Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Zombie, and at this point I am 2 weeks away from moving to Thailand. I've been spending the time recently tying up loose ends and preparing to leave, but I wanted to document my last few days before I actually leave the country. I sold my house in Los Alamos, and for a year I've been living in a smaller rent house, but I've now gone through the process of cleaning that out and moving out of my rent house. I've only lived here about a year, but it's been a comfortable little house. But now that I'm moving to Thailand, I'm trying to sell everything, so the house right now is pretty empty as I'm trying to sell all my shit so I can move out. I'll show you the house as it is. I've got some leftovers scattered around the house, and you'll see some of the stuff. I'm trying to sell the remains of it all, but if it's not gone by later this week, I will just donate some of this stuff, including most of the cookware and dishes in my kitchen. But you can see most of the stuff is gone except a few minor things, but most of what remains will be donated because, well, I'm just running out of time and it's time for me to go. You can see I really don't have much remaining in my house. I've already sold most of the furniture, like my bed. I've now gone through the process of cleaning that out and moving out of my rent house. I have packed all of my belongings into a 50-pound suitcase and a very stuffed backpack, and that is how I will move to Thailand. Luckily, I'm moving into a fully furnished condo, so I don't really need a lot. I mostly just need my clothes. I'll also be bringing my laptop and a few other electronics. I've tied up most of my financial and legal loose ends, but I do have one remaining issue I need to deal with, and that is U.S. taxes for year 2025. However, that is pretty much all settled up, and I'm going in just a couple of days to submit my final paperwork and signatures and the check for the taxes I owe, and I'll get those to my accountant in just a couple of days. There is also another financial loose end that I need to tie up, in that I need to sell my car. I bought this really badass little sports car. It's basically a midlife crisis present to myself. I'll include a little picture of it here. I traded in my 2015 WRX and bought this thing. My most frequent comment is, "You paid how much for a Corolla?" But at the same time, it's a GR Corolla. So if you know, you know. In about 2 weeks, I will board a one-way flight to Bangkok. It's the first one-way ticket I've ever bought. I did not get the spring for the fastest one-way luxury flight. So, because it's so long, it's gonna A, take a lot of time, and B, just have quite a few stops. I go from here, which is Santa Fe, New Mexico, and then I fly up to Denver, and then from Denver to LAX, and then comes the big long leg from LAX to Hong Kong, and then I'll stop over in Hong Kong for just a little while, and then we'll fly into Bangkok. Now, I have a 10-hour layover in Bangkok, and I'm thinking about it. It's very likely that I'll stash my bags at the airport. They have a service for that, and then go have fun in Bangkok for the day. But in the evening, I fly from Bangkok to Udon Thani, where I will stay in a hotel for a few days, maybe a week, until I can find a suitable condo where I'll probably live for the next year. So, next time I post a video, it will probably be from inside of that condo in Udon Thani.